guys? Welcome to Leave It on the Court. My name is Mustafa.
My name is Corey Randall.
And today we'll be talking about Paul George and whether or not we feel that he has underachieved ever since he's left the Indiana Pacers. From the Indiana Pacers, he's been with OKC and the LA Clippers. So in your estimation, Corey, how do you feel about him? Do you feel like he's underachieved? Do you feel like did he reach his peak? Has he reached his potential? What more does he got left in the tank? What is your take on it?
I'm a huge fan of Paul George. He's one of the best two-way players. He barely turned 30 early this month. So, I mean, I wouldn't say he's reached his peak or he's done. He's a real solid player. He's obviously one of the best two-way players in the league, like I said. And, his best season individually would probably be in OKC, the last season he played where, he was in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. So it was obviously his best year. He got a bit of load taken off when he was with the Pacers because he had a dynamic, playmaker in the backcourt in Russell Westbrook. I wouldn't say he's underachieved. Honestly, even through his success with Indiana, I've kind of seen Paul George as more like a 1A guy. And I think that fits perfectly for him to play alongside a guy who is a superstar like a Kawhi Leonard. So I don't think that's really – I wouldn't call him underachieving because I think he's been – he's played great. What about yourself?
In some ways, I feel like he has kind of in some ways – I'm not going to say underachieved, but he could have I feel like if he fully accepted the leadership role, like – I think he can take his game to even another level. He doesn't need to be the alpha dog, but he needs to be a leader. With that being said, he's when the number one guy is, not having a good game or if he's out, he needs to be that guy that can affect the other guys on the court and not be afraid to, make those big buckets. Maybe that's 10 straight buckets. He's too good of a shooter to not be able to them to be able to lean on him possession after possession, and he's a two-way player. It's like, and he was almost in the MVP conversation last year.
Right.
Why isn't he still a top 5 player?
Right.
There's no reason why he shouldn't be a top 5 player. So for me, I think is accepting to be a leader more consistently. No matter who he's on the court with, obviously, yeah, he's a 1A guy, but you got to be that special Robin that, can make plays, can do things for your teammates, when that number one guy is, either down, he's taking a breather or whatever the case may be. I don't know how you feel about that.
From a leadership standpoint, I mean, I think he could step up in that regard. I do think with more success, I think what he brings to the table will show more. I think the thing that kind of him fading off was that even though he's playing well in OKC, he had like shortcomings. Like, yeah, that game, I think that was a closeout game against Utah where he only had like 5 points. And then OKC both times are getting bounced out in the first round. And it's like, if you're that good and Russell Westbrook's that good, you guys should be able to go further.
Exactly.
But I also feel like OKC didn't surround either of them with really much talent, so it's kind of hard for them to succeed at that point. But him being with the Clippers, especially if they're able to be winning championships, I'm sure he's gonna play a significant role because he's pretty clutch. He's made some clutch buckets for them and everything. So
exactly, and that's the reason why I feel that he should take more shots. Be that guy that they can give the ball on 6 different possessions, and you go to your bread and butter spot. Take those shots. Like, I just think he needs to be more aggressive in spurts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand, it's tough, being, playing with another superstar, but you got to get yours too, and not get yours in a selfish way, but get yours in a way where it's helping the team. You know, timing is everything in NBA, and I think that will set him apart of, you know, being that top guy instead of just being a guy that, you know, he puts up good numbers. He's a good defensive player. I mean, he's been defensive player, all defensive team. I'm pretty sure over 4 times.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I think he can go. He can take it up another notch.
Yeah. I think, you know, because the thing is, when you seen him play with the Clippers, and like Kawhi Leonard would be sitting out because, you know, his knee was bothering him or he was doing the load management. Like, I expected Paul George to then be able to be more assertive and take more of a leap to be like, all right, this guy's out. Now I kind of got to step into the role of being like the main guy of the team for this time being, at least, because one of our best players isn't out. So I got to step up. But whenever he played, I never felt like if he's playing and Kawhi is out, I'd never felt anywhere as secure as if Kawhi is playing and Paul George is out, because I know Kawhi is going to step it up and do whatever he has to do. So I think in that regard, he doesn't necessarily have to bark out orders or anything like that, but he's really got to just kind of be more assertive and be aggressive, like you said, and be more dominant, especially on the offensive side of the floor, because I know he can do it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and definitely don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get updates on our next on our upcoming videos. But yeah, definitely be more dominant. I don't think he underachieved, but he got still some ways to go, because this is a guy that I kind of studied, you know, like watching the games and seeing how he plays. He could shoot the ball very well. He shoots at about, for some time now, he's been shooting 38, 39%, 40%. It's not like he only takes 1 or 2 3-point shots a game.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, he can knock those down. He takes more than that. He can take 5, 6. You know, he can knock those down. So being that kind of player, I would, you know, encourage him to shoot the ball more in those spurts and not be afraid to, you know, go to the low post. You're a tall player. You know, get those buckets in. You know, be you know, I'm not saying be Kawhi, but kind of step into that shoe when he's there and when he's not there. It really will make a big difference, and I think that will really separate them from the Lakers.
Yeah. You know, and also he needs to try to get into more situations where he can be playing against, you can get switches and, you know, get a lot more mismatches on his end, because he has great ball handling skills. He can shoot off the dribble. He can catch and shoot. He can do everything.
Right.
It's just more about having, I wouldn't call him soft or anything like that, but it's just going out and going to go get his. Because I know the team is looking at him like, yo, we need you to do that, because you can't just rely on Kawhi Leonard, Lou Williams, and Trez to just come out and just dominate. Like, you need more than that, because a lot of the other guys aren't scorers. Like, you're literally, you know, 3 of the best scorers on the team. So, or 4, 1 of the 4. So, yeah.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right, guys. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, all right, guys. You know, thank you for watching this episode. Definitely gonna put out future content coming soon. But yeah, tune in and, you know, keep cheering us on.
All right, deuces, guys.
Deuces.